What's up, boys? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the reality of being an entrepreneur. It's not all the fucking glamour and the highlights that you see. It's really not all about that, and it's actually a very dangerous mindset for you to have. When you think that you're getting into entrepreneurship, that it's just going to all be wins and good and comfortable, it's actually the fucking opposite, bro. Like, in the start, you're just going to eat shit the whole time. I know because I've done it. A lot of people that I've actually conversed with have done the same thing as well. And it's just an absolute fucking shit show to start, to be honest, man. Let me give you some backstory, boys. So I run an OF agency in the background. It's made me multiple six figures in the last, how many, 2 years. And I'll tell you, it's not been a fucking smooth path at all to even get to 10K a month. It's been an absolute mess. Like, no one teaches you what to do, how to do it, how hard it's actually going to be, how many fuck-ups you're going to have. And this applies to any business, by the way. I've got friends who are editors in e-com, in dropshipping, in coaching, appointment setting, and they've all had this spiral of like, oh, fuck, this is actually hard. And that's the thing, when we set out, our pre-frame to start is everyone's success. That we see the IG stories of people, see people driving cars, people in Dubai, eating expensive fucking restaurants, all this shit. But the thing is, boys, that's not the 99% of it. That's the 1% of that lifestyle. The 99% is calls with shit going wrong. Maybe it's lawsuits. Maybe it's losing clients overnight. Maybe it's having like your fucking softwares go down. Maybe it's having employees leave. Maybe it's having your payment processes completely closed. It's a bunch of things that it doesn't prepare you for. It's right hooks after right hooks after right hooks. And obviously, if you fast track that by getting a course or a coach or a mentor, yeah, you can save yourself a lot of time and energy. But if you're one of the boys like me, who are from a council estate, had no money, dropped out of uni, was in college, all this bullshit. I worked a normal bar job. I worked a complete normal job, earning like £8 an hour. You don't have the startup funds for that, and you actually have a scarce mindset around money. Because like me, I was born with no money. Like, I always had low amounts of money my whole life. If that's you as well, you're not going to want to invest in a course or a coach or a mentor. It's completely understandable. So I'm basically in this video just going to give you years of experience, of headaches, of shit, of all of that takes you to get the good. Yeah, I've been able to travel wherever I want, stay in literally any hotel that I want, eat whatever I want, when I want. And that came at a massive energy cost, which is I've worked over 14 to 16 hours every single day. I don't have a day off for fucking years. That was my reality. I've lost friends in the process. I've lost relationships in the process. I've broken down friendships. I've broken down relationships. I've lost myself countless of fucking times while doing this. I've questioned myself, questioned my path, questioned God in so many different ways because of this path, and it's not an easy one. It's literally like driving in the dark with no headlights. Maybe you'll hit a rock. Maybe you'll hit a fucking deer. Maybe you'll hit a lamppost. But you don't know till you hit it. That's the thing in this. And I'm sick of seeing this fucking bullshit spread online of people showing their fucking acai bowls in the morning on the island. It's not it. It's not how it works. For them to have that, it took them years of sweat equity. And a lot of these fuckers online will be like, yeah, it's easy for you to say, oh, you got the dream life. But you don't see we've actually taken the hardest path in society. Society doesn't reward you for going down this path. It actually demonizes you and tries to make it harder. Tell me about taxes. Tell me what you know about filing your tax returns. Tell me what you know about how much tax you pay. You can't tell me why, because it's a fucking trap to set you up when you do start your business. Notice how it's so easy to make a business, yeah? Effortless. But how hard is it to file your taxes? How hard is it to know how much you owe your government? How hard is it to get payment processes and invoices and proof of fucking statements? It's hard unless someone shows you, or unless you consume hours worth of YouTube or whatever. Because this path is not meant to be walked by everyone. The amount of people I know that have came to Thailand or any other country and left after a couple of months because they've given up because how fucking hard it is unbelievable. There's a handful of us left here. Because the reality is it's not easy. If you want that car, you want them meals, you want that hot girlfriend, understand that it's gonna cost you blood, maybe, sweat, definitely, and maybe a few fucking tears. Because it happens to all of us, man. We question ourselves. We are naturally programmed to not have this life. We are naturally programmed to be an employee, to be led by another man or woman, which is a fucking scam, by the way. And we are essentially born to be batteries, to be utilized and used for the benefit of other people. And that is how I viewed the whole thing before I got into it. I was like, in uni, I dropped out. I was like, this is fucking gay. This is bullshit. They're always teaching me out-of-date knowledge that I can never practically use in an actual empirical way to improve my life. So I was like, fuck off, fuck that. And I started this path of business, which has been the hardest thing in my life. It was harder than beating my mental. It was harder than going to the gym, dieting and lean, bulking. It was harder than all of these things put together in a fucking shit sandwich, literally, man. And no one prepares you for this. So, with my experience, I'm going to save you some time right now. Hopefully you listen to everything I just said. It's not going to be easy, but I will tell you some things that can make it actually easier for you. One, finding a group of like-minded people who understand they're on this hard path and they encourage you to not deviate from the hard path when you do hit that lamppost, but they pull your car away, they repair your car, and they get you back on the path even though they know you might hit another lamppost. Be around those fucking people as much as possible. And it's so funny that I'm giving you this number one advice right now because I've actually neglected this myself for the last year. Think about that. The advice I'm giving you on a YouTube video, I've neglected my fucking self, even though I know how important it is. That's how hard this life and path is. Fucking hell, it's so true, bro. The fuck. Number two, optimize your digital environment. The people that you want to live like, and don't let other people program you to what you're meant to live. You're meant to have a suit. You're meant to dress like you're a fucking old man. You're meant to talk this way, grip people's hands, look at them in the eyes. These are important elements, but don't let this be your identity, man. Don't let these fuckers craft your identity for you. Yes, be a man. Do the things a man would be. Be a gentleman for the women. Don't talk to them like dickheads. Also understand your value and understand your principles and who you actually want to be in life. When you get down this path, you'll realise that everyone is the fucking same. They all take their fucking laptops to dinner. They're all working on their laptops at dinner. They're all ego boosting, posting pictures of the dinner that they're fucking eating. Don't be like them. Because I've nearly fell in that trap many times through not optimizing my digital and physical environment. So please make sure you know who the fuck you are. Even if it takes you 1 hour, 10 hours of journaling, understand that frame before you get into this, because it could fuck you up. It could trip you up. Number three, have an emergency fund. This is a very unpopular opinion, but a lot of people you see online now, it's like, yeah, I spend my money, I don't think. Yeah, but bro, we are 20. You're probably in your 20s, maybe early teens like me. I'm 24. If I didn't have an emergency fund most of the times, I would have been fucked. And I mean fucked. It gives you that space to breathe. I don't mean have it as a complacency plan B, but just have it to give you that space to fully fucking press the throttle on what you're doing right now. If you're building an agency, you have that emergency fund in the back end, so you don't think, oh, can I pay rent next month if I lose on my agency? No. You have that money there, you have that stash there. Now you can focus all your fucking physical and mental energy on building this to the best that you can. A lot of these pussies frame emergency fund in a very cringe, desperate way. the way I like to label it and think about an emergency fund is actually like your second wind. It's that breath of like, I have time, it's okay, this is there, I'm not going to lose focus on what I'm doing. This actually enables you to keep your focus on what you're building in the moment. And without that, I would have probably been back in the UK around a year ago if I didn't actually prepare for some situations. And for example, when I was on government benefits in the UK, before I came to Thailand, I actually saved like 90% of that, even though it's 300 quid a month. I ended up saying like over £3,000, which is about 4.5k USD, just from the government benefits as a backup. And it actually came in handy last year when I lost all my business. So to end that video, here's my experience with eating shit, and you're gonna eat that as well. You're gonna have these times where things get fucking so hard, you just question yourself in every way, because trust me, I still have it now. And I hope you take into consideration the 3 things that I've said that no one actually speaks about. No one speaks about these 3 things that I just said without entangling their ego, because they are just duplicate versions of these fucking dickheads online. Don't be like them. If you're a person who wants to be in nature, live like a fucking monk, if that's who you fucking am, and live below your means and eat healthy food and take care of yourself and call your family and not eat at expensive restaurants, that's truly you and you're happy with that and you focus on the things that you want, be that. Don't be the dickhead in a suit if it's not you. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't squeeze your fucking foot in there, bro. Be you. And I don't mean complacency be you, but be you and optimize it to the full momentum that you can and go fucking all in. Because I promise you, on this path, you'll be in the middle with so many things that you don't even realise. You'll be in the middle of it yourself. So take this advice as someone who's ate shit for the last 2 years and questioned themselves and lost themselves multiple times before getting into the path of entrepreneurship. Because I promise you, it's not fucking easy, bro. But you can do it if you understand these things. Thanks for watching, man. If you want to connect with me, my IG is in the description. You can message me over there. But I'd love for you to leave a comment on this video and just tell me like why you're getting into entrepreneurship, what you want your life to look like, and why you want your life to look like that. Thanks for watching, boys.